Hello. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini. It's about a 2-week period, give or take. Let's see. How can we assist Gemini, please? Where could Gemini use some insight? Memories of love. Is your past coming into play here? Have you been in your head a lot? You've been thinking about things? Bottom of the deck, we have partnerships and alliances. And the sacral chakra. You guys are moving on from thinking about your past. Also, I feel like you're moving on from your past, period. There's something about your past that could have been more of a long-standing type of situation here, and you're trying to move on, but the thing is, first of all, I feel like it's hard to kind of get out of this situation. Secondly, because of the significance. And secondly, I feel like you're moving into something that you actually have a desire for. You're like moving into something else. Let's see. Suffering in silence, rest and rejuvenate, and awareness. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel like you're really, either you or someone is really holding yourself back here, and you are stuck with a past situation. Possibly something that you've had for quite some time. When you get like that memories of love type of energy, it's kind of like 6 of Cups. So like a soulmate, this kind of thing. And it's hard to move out of this energy because it's significant. So I feel like you're trying to move out. Oh, you could actually be moving out. That could be what's going on too. And wanting to explore a new passion, possibly with someone else. It could be anything for you, but I am seeing that it could be very lusty energy with someone else. But I feel like you also have pumped the brakes on actually indulging here, because it's like you know that you need to give something a rest or a break or really think things through before you jump into that new desire. It's a strong desire. Like, you are completely focused on this desire here, Gemini, whatever that is. It has like your full attention, but it's like you're looking back at the past kind of like, okay, but am I really leaving this? Like, is this really happening right now? And because of the disbelief and kind of not full understanding of if you're transitioning out of a past situation or not, it's keeping you, like, I don't know, you almost feel like you're trapped, but I feel like it's more of a, like, you're intentionally trying to make sure before you jump into this desire, okay? Because you do have a 10 of Cups here. Wow, okay. Let's see what else is going on here. And you have the Knight of Wands. Exactly. There's a strong desire here. Some of you are really coming from a strong commitment that you're wanting to make sure either has an absolute ending or has an absolute way to work it out, because something has your full attention here. It's almost like you have your back turned on that significant thing from your past, and you have your back turned, but you kind of just peek over your shoulder to look at it. Like, okay, yeah, that's still there, but I'm focused on this desire. So let's see what's going on here. Does that make sense, Gemini? Actually, I kind of want to take a peek again in this deck really quick, but hold on. What's in here? So heartache and loss, hope, authority. Yeah. It's definitely that weird in-between of going through with a complete tower, possibly like a complete split. But you still have hopes here that things can work out. I feel like some of you may be not wanting to go through like the pain of separation here, or not wanting that type of drama, because it seems like it's too much, you know, it's too much to bear, it's too much. Okay, I feel like, yeah, this is what I was about to say. I feel like your past situation is not fulfilling you at this time, and I feel like that's exactly why you're kind of looking into new options. There's something about that is just not fulfilling. Okay, now let's get into the tarot. Oh, if I could shuffle for Gemini. What else can we tell Gemini, please? I keep seeing endings and beginnings here in this when I'm shuffling. Yeah, and here's your discontent and boredom type of Four of Cups energy. I feel like you don't know what to do here. Tell us what else for Gemini, please. Okay, the thing is about your past, if you were to work that out here, it almost feels like you would be putting on a face. Like you would fake it until you make it with them. When I say them, whatever your past is. And the Ten of Pentacles is here. So it feels like you would be leaving, like I said, some sort of long-standing type of situation. Yeah. So with the sacral chakra, it's like you have this desire to have a Two of Cups with someone, but you're focused on the loss of this past situation. You definitely do have a Two of Cups here, and that's where your strong desires. I feel like some of you, okay, this is not everybody, some of you may be in between deciding if you're going to go in a new direction or not, and some of you may want to actually end your desire, but it feels like you kind of vacillate, you go back and forth here. Oh, my ears are ringing. Okay, hold on. Exactly. I'm getting again that in your home life, it's like you pretend that things are okay or that they could work out. It's like some sort of face that you're showing. And here's the Three of Cups. I was wondering about this. You have an opportunity to work out things in your home or your past. You do. Some of you feel like your heart is not in it. The relationship is not what it once was. Your communication is lacking, is what I'm seeing here. Maybe fights and arguments causing regrets and possibly a form of resentment going on here as well. Everything is going to be out in the open here, or that it is. It could very well be out in the open. You're going to get your understanding, and you're going to have to choose a key. There's two keys in this back of High Priestess here. Because you know full well what both keys offer, what doors they unlock. It's just a matter of coping. Where you are right now is not a good place, because we're seeing suffering in silence as well as rest and rejuvenate. So it's like you feel like people are not here to support you and people don't understand you, this kind of thing. I do see that some of you may be reaching out to friends or somebody who cares about you with the Three of Cups here, which could be beneficial for you to completely understand yourself here, because there may be questions about that. What else is in here? And then I will pull some cards to see what we can tell you about. I feel like for the most part, until you actually grasp both situations or like the way that you feel here, that's the only way that you're gonna know how you should move forward. And the thing is, a lot of this is leaning on whether or not you can restore a connection of your past. I do feel like you think it's significant, but I also feel like you almost feel if you were to stay there, you would be faking it. That's what I'm getting here, guys. Here you are, Gemini, and this is the Knight of Swords. Oh, definitely been major pains and hurts here. And that's what's making you look toward a different direction. Some of you, this may involve, we have Pisces, Leo, possibly a Capricorn or another earth sign. I'm seeing Capricorn. Maybe another Gemini. That's mostly what I'm seeing in this reading. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, there could be an Aquarius here who wants to heal things with you. Who has a desire to fight. You may have a Sagittarius who could be wanting to express their feelings for you as well. Okay. What's here? You're confused if something is over here. There could be a Virgo who wants attention from you that they're not getting, or they feel neglected. The Scorpio may not make any sense. Okay. They're also confused, or they have other options, or that you do, which, I mean, I'm seeing that in this reading. Okay. What can we tell Gemini, please? What should Gemini do? I mean, I feel like the answer lies within the question here. And you've pretty much covered it, but let's see if anything else comes out for Gemini, please. Okay. You're feeling unloved. And that's kind of a problem if you're seeking other people to make you feel loved, because there's some sort of self-love that could be lacking here. Or that possibly an Aquarius feels unloved or left out. The thing is, there's a major problem. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius, doesn't have to be. There's a major problem here, and until it's fully understood what both people are willing to do, it's kind of, I'm seeing that you're kind of needing to get away for a time. This could involve some sort of break or not talking. It seems like you may need some space. And that's the thing. I feel like you want space, but you also don't want space. Or that could be the other person as well. It feels like you both, whoever this is, okay? It's like, it almost feels like time might help people understand here, but that's not going to help the situation, you know. Let's see. What's this about? All these want to pop out. Gemini, you're here between two cards. Yeah, the lack of stability here is making you feel like you need to make a change, and almost like immediately, but you're stopping yourself. Your stability is lacking here. Hold on to your foundation where you feel most secure. Some of you may need to take care of your finances in that sense as well. Although you feel something is lacking, I feel like if this is advice for you, it's kind of just to let things, you know, be for the time. And I've been getting that for you now that I'm remembering. I've been getting that for Gemini for a while, that you kind of need to let things be right now. because it could go either way. We have the Two of Pentacles here. I also feel like the stress of this situation is causing lots of anxiety, lots of stress, possibly sleepless nights. This is very overwhelming for maybe you here or someone else. I'm seeing lots, like so much worry here and concern about which way this is going. Does that make sense, guys? So it feels like, because you're getting, it's like you need to hold on to whatever form of security you have at this time. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. And you will receive your Six of Wands here. Something is going to shake this energy up. You get a Tower. Something is going to shake this up. It very well could be a split. What is this Tower, please? What's this Tower bringing in? I think there will be movement. There will be a shift. Yeah, your uncertainty is going to be done away with because the Moon comes out here. Okay, guys. This is all about strategy and kind of protecting your path here. It does involve the Four of Swords, so we're seeing lots of fours for you. You might want to look that up, Gemini. I believe your last readings had fours as well. Fours are about foundations and stability and this kind of thing. This may be somewhat of a long period for you that you're going through this, but there will be a shift and the uncertainty will become clear. I feel like you need to, like I said, stay where your security is for the time being. Rest and rejuvenation is here. That's also like a Four of Swords, so it's kind of like if you want to protect your successful path here with the Chariot, it requires this rest and rejuvenate and kind of just holding off a little bit here. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see if we can get you. Oh yeah, thank you to the lovely Spy that actually sent in this deck, as well as the Spy who sent this deck. Thank you very much. Okay, for Gemini, how can we assist Gemini, please? What's this? Okay, we have forgiveness. That makes sense. That makes sense. Bottom of the deck, adaptability. I feel like this is kind of a Two of Pentacles. So it feels like there needs to be major forgiveness here. It feels like a lot of forgiveness. You may also be needing to be forgiven, like possibly offer apologies or a peace treaty with somebody, or that they want to with you. But this is telling me also that there is a certain amount of forgiveness that will help the situation. I do feel like that's where we're finding this problem though, because you have this resentment here. Does that make sense? Yeah, it could have been because some secrets came to the surface, or that they will, and the illusion is dispelled. Some of you may also be eventually, I feel like in the future, whatever has your attention right now, like your full-blown attention, that intense desire that we were talking about, it may actually prove to be not what you thought it was. Okay? You may find out that it's not what you thought it was or what you want it to be. And I don't necessarily feel like right now, but I feel like that's going to happen here. Okay. So this forgiveness card, there's an empowerment message and an alignment message. Let me see here what we're going to tell you today. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, resentment. She asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. Remember I said there's resentment. That's pretty much what we're dealing with here. It's super hard. Once resentment sets in, it's super hard and requires a lot of work to actually clean that up. And from both persons' perspectives, right? Because both people will be hurt by resentment. It's almost like, basically, you know if there's resentment if something small happens. Like a small, like, oops, I accidentally dropped this plate or this glass. And then someone blows up and is like bringing up all this other stuff. Like, you always do this and blah, 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 blah. That's resentment, because there's so much unsettled stuff underneath. And it's almost like it erupts like a volcano. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's why you're having this problem. And it's making you get into this idea of escapism almost. Does that make sense? Okay. It says, we're wounded by others and we weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. Are you distrusting this, or that someone is? It says, no matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess is here to support you. So the alignment message will help you get into this energy. Let's see here. Sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now's the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You're not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. Strength card. And like I said, I feel like you need to hold on to whatever stability means to you at this time. That's part of the read. You stand, it says, in this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You stand empowered and humble with your head high, no matter the consequences. You'll always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess says, deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. Okay, guys? I hope this made sense. It's Scorpio Spy, and I love you so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Drop a like if you like it, and don't if you didn't like it, but I love you. I'll see you next time, guys. Kisses. Bye.